So I had to take the scones out of my Starbucks. Sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, pound cake, Sagatuna cake. I can't hear you back on that. Now, why did I say that? Hold on, write this down. This is one of the keys that I live by right here. I over-deliver to my customer and clients every single day. And if you over-deliver, you'll get the retention that you're looking for. Now, those 125 Starbucks, what did that create? A lot of jobs for our community. We train young African Americans to do their job because I don't want you to just come in and then leave. I want to keep you. And if you want to advance to a manager, a general manager, I want to keep you and train you on how you can become that manager or general manager. What did that Starbucks do to our community? Businesses, they drive up the property value and make us feel good about our community. It creates the jobs that we're looking for in our community. Brings great pride to our community. That's why it's so important that we build businesses ourselves. What's the number one issue we have? See, a dollar only touches 3 or 4 hands in our community because a lot of times the money is going out of our community because somebody else owns the businesses. That's why it's important that we build our own businesses. And then before we hire, we got to train our people to work in those positions. Now, listen to what I'm saying. Train them to work. Because when we don't, then you'll be upset about the customer service. You'll be upset because it's too slow, right? But if you train them, those things won't happen. And that's what I'm big on. Making sure we train everybody. That's very important. So those 125 Starbucks, we were able to then sell those businesses. I was happy to own them. I was happy what we were able to do in 40 different cities across the country. It gave me the track record that I was looking for, so I thought. So now, to get scale, to grow my business, I had to use other people's money. Now, this is the problem that we have as people, right? Finances, right?
You told me that. You right.
Great ideas a lot of times. We have a strong business plan, but we still get turned down from the banks and the credit unions and so on. So here I am. I got it all. I got the track record. I did pretty good, but man, when I went to borrow that money to grow my business, they said no to me. Institutional capital was not ready to invest, first of all, in a 6'9" former basketball player and a black man altogether. Right? But that's okay, I kept going. Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't stay on the ground and being sad and upset. I got back up and went to the 7th bank, the 8th bank. See, a lot of times we give up on our dreams, not me. I'm a winner. I've won at every level. My track record is winning. 3rd through the 9th grade, every championship. After that, I went to a high school, never won a state championship. Turned that program around, we won a state championship. Went to a college, never won a national championship. Turned that college around, we won a national championship. The Lakers hadn't won in 10 years. Went to the Lakers my first year.
Hey, but you beat the Sixers though.
Hold up, my first year.
Hey, you beat my Sixers.
Won the championship. My wife get mad at me now. My daughter was a point guard in high school. Chancellor Mark, she said, play your daughter one-on-one. You'll make her better. I said, baby, I don't want to play my daughter one-on-one. I know who I am. I know who I am. So, but when your wife tell you to do something twice, you better get to it. So I got to it. We were going to 10. I let her get to 9. That was hard for me to do. Go ahead, baby. I scored 9 times. And then I crushed her after that. And my mom is here. She's from North Carolina. Clap for my mother. She's from North Carolina. Yeah. Born and raised Tarboro. Yeah.
Tarboro?
Yeah. I came here every summer and helped my uncles and aunts out, picking peanuts and watermelon. It was hot too. Yeah, you come from the north to the south, you know, but I had so much fun. But anyway, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going to win. That's my mindset. Right? And so when you think about the bank saying no, I just went to the next one. And finally somebody said yes. Mm-hmm. Now, young people, this is very important again. When somebody believes in you, this is not just about you. It's about who's coming behind you too. See, what happened the other night wasn't about just Will and Chris Rock. It was about all of us as black people and black men. So now they look at all of us. And that's why I didn't like that. So when I got that money, I remember it like it was yesterday. Institutional capital, I went up north to the capital of California, and Cal Purse said, we're gonna give you $50 million. If you over-deliver with the $50 million, you can come back for $100 more million. Now, why am I telling you this? Because I'm investing this money in our community. So I went back. What are we short in urban America? We're short housing and retail. Right? So I said, okay, I'm going to buy a shopping center which was run down. Bought it for $22 million. I remember like it was yesterday. The guy selling it to me said, "You crazy. Investing in urban America. I haven't been able to make no money." I said, "I know my people. You don't know our people." So I raised that center. It was only 40% occupied. Raised it to 100% occupied. Resold the center for $48 million. Took the $26 million profit up to Cal Purse and said, "I know business and I believe in my community. See, you can make money in our community." That's what changed everything for people like myself and others who have funds. That opened the door for me to have a real estate fund. But if I had failed, not only did I lose, nobody would have been able to, of color, come behind me to get money. But because I was successful, other people were able to come. So that's when I built a lot of shopping centers in our community. Because right now we got to drive outside our community to buy things. Again, if the money can stay within our community, it touches more hands. See, that's why it's important that we build businesses and they become successful. Because we now can hire a lot of people within our community. Now, what has happened since the pandemic? We lost 700,000 black small businesses. 700,000. That hurt our community big time. Whatever services they were providing, it hurt. Now, the one good thing out of the pandemic, women, black women, you killing it. Black women are opening more business than any other group of people right now. And what's happening right now, young people, is the online thing. So remember that. No overhead. You just got to get a partner to distribute your products. Don't get away from the brick and mortar business, but that's what's happening right now. It's important that if you do a brick and mortar business, you have to have a lot of capital, right? Rent, staffing it. The number one thing that's causing our people to not be successful, we don't have the technology. Write that down. You're still running it like a mom and pop business. Can't work today in today's business. You're not nimble quick enough. You need that technology. So if I can tell you anything, make sure you have the technology. We are so good at Magic Johnson Enterprise with our technology. What did I do? I invest in that. We can keep up with the orders, the demands. Down, I had to keep up with a lot of different things, a lot of clients. We have a lot of contracts with Sodexo Magic, school districts, healthcare systems. So she has to keep up with that. Every contract. You can't do that with pencil and paper. Remember that. Unfortunately, some of our people are still running it like it's a mom and pop business. You can't do that anymore. Even churches can't even do that anymore. I told my pastor, Bishop Blake, I said, we got to change it, He's done a fantastic job. And so here I am, and another thing I didn't do, and I forgot to tell you this is the most important thing for all of us. I built 125 Starbucks, but I didn't take no money. So the first one, I let the first one's profit build the second one. The second one build the third one. Didn't take no money out. What is the first thing we do?
Take the money.
We got to show everybody in our community we making money. We got it going on. And then we bleed the business dry. Please don't change your lifestyle until you got some money. I'm talking about some money in the bank and that you built your business at the scale. You built maybe 29 or 50 or 20 or 10 or 15 franchise. Okay? That's very important. Stay humble and stay who you are. There'll be time for you to show that you got it going on. But remember this, dudes and women who got it going on, people already know you got it going on. You don't have to tell them. They know. When I was wearing high waters back in the day, they knew I had it going on. That's a true story. I was the youngest of 3 boys, 6 sisters. When you have a large family, you have to pass things down. Now, how you gonna pass things down to me? And I'm taller than my brothers. But that's what happened. But I went to school with them high waters on, and I was still killing it. Because you know what? I love myself. See, you think you gotta have this on, or have that on, or change this, or change that. No. If you don't love you, how somebody else gonna love you, right? So remember that. That's very important, because in business, you gotta have confidence in your ability. And then mentors, write that down. You gotta have mentors, young people. And don't be mad at them when they tell you the truth. That's a big one right there. Man, my daughter started her sunglass line. Just started, going on her 3rd year. So Elisa graduated college. She said, "Dad, I want you to invest in my business." I said, "Okay, where's the business plan?" Huh? I said, "Just because you're my daughter, you gotta have a business plan." So she said, "Mom, Dad don't believe in my business and my dream." And Cookie said, "What did he tell you to do? Go get a business plan?" We'll go get a good business plan then. So she came back with the business plan, didn't have none of the numbers in there. So I said, "No again." So she started crying again. "Dad, you don't like me." I said, "No, I don't like you, I love you. But I'm gonna have you get it right." So she came back the 3rd time, had the numbers in there, had everything. but she was just missing one page. I said, baby, you're almost there. I need you to do this. Now, guess what happened, young people? Because I had her do it right, her first year she made money. Now, that's my job. That's these mentors' job, is to tell you the right thing. And if you don't have it right, just go correct it. Stop getting your feelings involved. Just go back, correct it, and then come back. Because what do you want? You want the business and you want to keep it? Or 1 year and you closing the business? See, that's the key. So, for me, I've always wanted to be great at business. So the first thing I did, the movie theaters was great. The second thing, Starbucks was great. And here I am now. We employ about 30,000 African Americans all across the country. And I'm proud of that. That means that they can go home, take care of their families, and be proud that, you know, they're working for an international brand. What keeps me up at night is my brand. Making mistakes, doing the wrong thing. And so I'm very, very cautious of my brand. And so every one of you have a brand. Young people, that cell phone can kill you. What? The first thing I did before I hired Kennedy and Don, look at their social media. What are they putting out? Because I can't have them doing things that's not aligned with my brand. Very important, young people, what you're putting out. Instagram, Twitter, on and on and on. So be careful. Because now it's not about the resume anymore. So make sure that you understand that. So my whole key in life has been opening the doors for other minorities to come through those doors. I've never been a man like before. We used to just say, I just want to be successful and keep all the knowledge to myself. No, that's not who I am. I want to make sure that I create other millionaires and create other people who of color can be successful or even can run their own business. I had a lot of people who worked for me, then branched off, but I'm proud of them. So that's what it's all about. Growing your business, understanding that there's a spending power out here. So what do you want to do? All right, so if I'm right here on this campus and I'm opening a business, the first thing I'm going to do is count how many people in a 3 to 5 mile radius of this campus. How many people on the campus and how many people 3 to 5 mile radius of this campus. Why? That's going to go to my business success. And then how much income do they have? Right? So you should always know that if you're building a brick and mortar business, a hair salon, opening up a Popeyes franchise, whatever it is, McDonald's, whatever it is, because that goes to the success. Because you're going to actually be recruiting those people to come through your doors. So you should always know that. So every business, I'm going to New Orleans. I'm about to do a big deal in New Orleans. On Friday, I'm driving the community. I want to see all the houses, the rooftops, the apartments, on and on and on. Because I'm counting those, understanding that that's going to help my business be successful. See, I don't send somebody. I got a lot of people who work for me. I don't send somebody. I go myself. Young people, I work day and night. That's what I'm about. You got to put the time in if you want the rewards. I'm a worker. every morning, 4:30 in the morning, in the gym, 2 hours. Then I'm in the office all day long. That's what it's going to take, that type of commitment. Okay, let me go through the portfolio right quick, and then we're going to go to some questions from these young people we have. So, Sodexo Magic, we're running about a $500 million company, which is great. First African-American in baseball history, MLB, to own one of the teams. I own the LA Dodgers with my partners. I'm so happy about that. And so our franchise is, since we've taken over, we've been #1 in attendance for 9 straight years. And so, because we created a happening, I understand how to create a happening, and that's what we've been able to do. Then, MLS soccer team, we own the LAFC team in Los Angeles, which I'm very happy about as well. The WNBA team, we own the Sparks, very happy about that. And then, young people, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd be paying somebody over $1 million to play video games. But my esports team, Team Liquid, I first used to tell my grandkids, don't play so much video. Now I'm encouraging them to play video games. We have a 4, 5, 6 member team, and it's amazing. These young people have incredible following, and just amazing. They sell out arenas all around the world in esports. It's amazing. It's just amazing. But it's a great investment for me, and so I'm so happy to be a part of esports as well. The biggest thing that I own today is my Equitrust, which is my financial services. Last year we did 21 billion. We're on course this year to do 23 billion. And so that will be the largest African-American owned or any minority-owned financial services company in America. So proud of that. And then I was just telling Chancellor Martin and the incredible board that we're involved in infrastructure. Only African-American right now to date that's in infrastructure. We won LaGuardia Airport in New York.
Ooh.
We've been through the Delta Concourse, that was my company, along with Skanska.
You got
We wrote
LaGuardia.
a
Hey.
$200 million check to be involved in that. And so it's been amazing to be in infrastructure and create jobs for our people and give contracts to minority firms to work on that airport. And now we just won Kennedy. I'm excited about doing the same thing at Kennedy Airport.
Oh, bro.
Energy companies we own, solar, on and on and on. We're doing a fantastic job. I partner with another African-American, Jim Reynolds, out of Chicago. And Loop Capital is his company. We came together and formed JLC. That's our company. And that's why we're doing broadband. We got with Qualcomm. And the pandemic has hurt Black America as well as Latino Americans. When that pandemic hit, virtual learning was not good for our kids.
It sure
And
wasn't.
so they had, we just didn't Wi-Fi, we couldn't connect, on and on and on. So we're gonna go around in about every city that has an urban corridor and start building Wi-Fi, broadband. So we're excited about that. And we're gonna start hopefully in New Orleans. We just won the contract there, and that'll probably be our first city, and go from there. So God has been very good to me and my incredible family. But alongside of that, also, I'm gonna come back and do some great things with your Chancellor Martin and the board here. giving a lot of money to different historical black colleges, and so we look to do some things here as well. So I know that it's important to always touch young people. Cookie and I, we've already touched 10,000 minority students, sent them to college, and we're proud of that. And we're continuing. So I think that we touched on a lot of different things that I do.